Hey guys, so today I want to check out the iPhone 5 with iOS 7 beta 4 versus the iPhone 4 here with the same kind of beta, the latest beta 4. As you can see over here. So just confirm here that it's the latest beta. I'm just going to go into settings. I'm going to go down to about the phone. You can see here 11A4435D, and then also do the same thing here on my iPhone 5. 11A4435D. Awesome. So I've already been making separate reviews, comparing them in browser benchmark and speed test as well. But people also, of course, want to see videos where you just fully compare them and just overly, or just talk a little bit from my experience here, what I have discovered. So if you start off here, of course, we can just bring over the new additions. Let's see here if we can start off. Let's see here first if we can go in here to accessibility. Let's try this. Okay, so if we start off here with the new additions in beta 4, of course it do start here with a slightly change here on the lock screen. Where you can see that you have this kind of slide arrow, which I think is a little bit new. May not be a super huge update, but a tiny bit of an update here. Of course, also you can see there that on my iPhone 4, I don't have like live wallpapers. Apple has 2 live wallpapers in the iPhone 5 and also in the iPhone 4S, which they are calling dynamic wallpapers. So if we go to that area over here, just quickly check that out. You can see over here how it changed it. Here you do only have stills, where over here you do have 2 dynamic wallpapers, which is like bubble-ish wallpapers. But over here we do get kind of like the same. So if we move on now and also check out another thing that should be a little bit updated, and that is the call button inside of the call app here. You can also see how the display is a little bit different here. Very light color here, a lot more colorful here on the iPhone 5, very much vibrant colors, where here the color like green is a little bit darker. Rounded off button here, and also the answer button should also be rounded off. Before they could have had, so when you got a message from someone that you had slide to answer, but I think that they could have removed that right now and just have this new answer button, or they had it before but now edited the answer button a little bit. And then we do have an update here. If we go down like this, you can see over here that we do have this like console button in the spotlight area. So you can see over here, you can also see how the keyboard is changed here a little bit, that you can see through. Okay, right now I can't actually see through on the iPhone 4 the keyboard, and I don't think there's a way to get it to look that cool as it's doing here on the iPhone 5, where you can kind of like see through. I've also heard that they made some new updates also to the keyboard, some minor tweaks, but of course not a major thing over there. But that console button in Spotlight should definitely be new. And then if we fire up the camera here, fire up the camera app, you can see that first of all, you still don't have these kind of filters. You still don't have those on the iPhone 4. But you have them now on the iPhone 4S, which is pretty great. And one thing also that's updated here inside of the camera app is that HDR mode, before it was down here, now it's at the top over here. And of course that should enhance some pictures that you do take, but it could be a little bit bigger there in size. I've also heard that I could have some problems with the home button, that it gets a little bit slow sometimes or doesn't react, and that could be a big problem with a lot of older iPhones. So One thing here that I do enjoy a lot with this new update here definitely is this thing that you can swipe in the notification center now. So you can see here, very nice here. You can definitely also see in terms of smoothness here that it is way more smooth here on the iPhone 5 compared to the iPhone 4. But it's still pretty good here on the iPhone 4 because you have to think that it is a device from 2010, and soon we may even get a new iPhone coming out, so just bear in mind that little thing. And we do have in the main app now also image download should be updated, how it looks. And then if we fire up the Safari app here, the Safari browser, we do have some minor UI tweaks here when we go to this, when you tap that little button down there. You can see how they have changed the appearance a little bit, and in some videos I've been talking about that you can't see history in Safari, but then I have been forgetting about this, that you have the history over there, which is quite awesome. Another little thing here that they've updated is that in the Reminders app, you now have some search. If you go up here at the top, you just in Spotlight, you can quickly search here. And then none of these keyboard inside of here, you can't see through any of them. Another little thing here that they have updated is when you set up the devices for the first time, if you install iOS 7 for the first time, like restore, the back button should be a little bit improved as far as what I've heard. Also, AirPlay should have some minor UI tweaks, but I'm not sure where to find AirPlay. Newsstand, also that app could be slightly updated and enhanced. So you can see here, it may be a little bit slightly enhanced just on the iPhone 5 because it has a bigger display. You can see 4 rows here, 3 rows over on the iPhone 4. Shuffle all songs should be in the music app now that it seems like it's back. Of course, overall animations and transparency here is better here on the iPhone 5, especially here. You can see through here a little bit cool here, it's a little bit darker. And then when we go up like this, you can also see a big difference there in how much more awesome it looks over here on the iPhone 5. If we continue on, as I probably have been saying already a lot in this video, so I've been talking about transparency, and then folders also should have a little bit of a better transparency here, maybe a little bit slight difference over here, may not be a super big thing though. Complete uploads in the area here in the settings area should you should be able to see that in notification center right now, which of course could be great. So when we go down to notification center here, the settings, you scroll down a little bit, you see here completed uploads. I'm quite sure what it is, but should be an update for that as well. And Siri, of course, you don't have Siri availability here. Siri is Apple's voice assistant. You don't have that available on the iPhone 4, but it has a new Q&A section down here, so you can get some ideas of what you can ask Siri. Another little thing that they updated is that you can have sound for AirDrop alerts. And then I've heard that they should have improved the dock animations when you have things in the dock, maybe folders or maybe apps. Seems like they could have had some problems with that before, and of course there could also be a ton of other tiny updates. I'm trying to make separate videos also overall to check out what's new and fresh, but overall I can't really say that I see that iPhone 4 with iOS 7 Beta 4 has been updated that much in terms of speed, but may still be interesting for people to check it out for yourself. Me personally, I would install it just because of this nice little thing here that you can swipe up here, and it just looks super smooth here on the iPhone 5, which is super awesome. If you want to see any specific videos with these two devices, please let me know about that. Might even start to go over specific things that I haven't been trying to cover earlier, and maybe going over more apps that and more things that people use on a regular basis. One thing that I would be able to go over is more the display quality of colors, because I really can't get enough of that. Of course, the iPhone 5 made an update to the iPhone display that we have on the iPhone 4 and the 4S. So you can see here that if you look at the iTunes Store logo, you can see how much more vibrant and awesome it looks here on the iPhone 5 on the left side. You can also see here on the green colors here how much more light and vibrant color it looks like. You can also see it here a little bit on the red button, even though that's almost a little bit hard. Blue color also seems to be a little bit hard to see a difference, but you can definitely see a difference if you look at these displays, definitely in real life. So just quickly a video going over the updates overall. If you want to see more videos or more specific things, please let me know about that, and be sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Have a good day.